Well, good afternoon. We find ourselves near Tykos racetrack on Anglesey. We're about to go and look at a church on an island.
One of those really easy to pronounce names. Well, we've come down to the beach and the little church is just behind us here. I'm trying not to fall over. It's yeah, just this underfoot. So it's not the easiest to walk on. Excuse the hair. I've had hat hair for the last 2 days. Taken my hat off. It's a bit breezy and not great. But I'm more interested in not falling over. But yeah, gorgeous area. Really, really quaint church. Lovely secluded cove. Beautiful. Let's go and see what the church is all about. So what we hadn't done was look at the tide times before we came. So there's a rock just down there on the sort of sand that we're just keeping an eye on, and it looks at the moment like the tide's still going out. What we don't want to do is get caught out. If tide comes in, you are stuck on this island until it goes out again. Obviously not ideal, but what we're not very good at, and what we have done this time, is bought some drink and bought something to eat. Not just in case, but to try and be sensible, which is, like I say, something we always forget to do. What I've now got to do is play the Where's Wally game. Tony left me to take some images. He's wandered off somewhere along there and up there maybe. So if you can spot him, somebody let me know, because I've got to try and meet him. It might take some time.
So about the wind, I've left Claire over there on the island, and I've made my way up to this little perch on this cliff. Let me quickly show you. I've just got this real buzz tonight. I can see all the clouds building up along the peninsula in the background and over Snowdonia to our east there. There's not much in the sky behind me here, which means that if the sun, as the sun starts to set, as long as this mound I'm standing on don't block out too much light, it's going to light the clouds up, and that could make for a really, really nice photo. It's just lovely getting out again. It's only about a half-mile walk, mile at the most. Again, a little bit of exercise, and this little church here, guys, is absolutely stunning. Here on the beautiful island of Anglesey. Wow, 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 wow. So when you come up to these fantastic locations, don't forget to pack a picnic and carry some water and food with you, that's for sure. And then you can sit down, enjoy the evening, watching the tide go out and taking some pictures. So my bag's full of tucker. Let's have a quick look. Whoop, without falling off the cliff. Oh, got some pork pies, some crinkles, oh, some chitty cheddars, and some juice. There you go. So we're going to settle down here for the evening and take some pictures. Glorious wows. Well, it's nearly 9 o'clock now, and we're still at the same place, but look how the light's changing and lighting up the church. That's the problem with photography. You have to wait for the golden hour, and the golden hour is either first thing in the morning or last thing in the evening. It's been a great day. I've seen quite a bit. It's only our first day really on Anglesey, and our first day really doing a bit of photography. The last, the mid-Wales adventure, we barely used our cameras. As much as it was stunning, we hadn't done that prep on the photography locations. This is a well documented photograph that we're taking here, and there's a reason for that. So there's no point in going out all the time trying to find your own unique locations. Sometimes you'll be lucky and you'll stumble across them, but you're guaranteed 99% of the real good ones you may have seen before. So it's bloody late now. I still can't drag Claire off the beach, because this location is brilliant in all light. So if you're into photography, do make a point of coming down to here. I would recommend coming in the evening so that you get the evening setting sun in the west, obviously, because over in the east the sun's got to break through the whole of Snowdonia and that mountain range before it can light up this lovely church on the island. And I'm sure there are times that it can do that, and there's probably some great photos out there of it lit up from the east. But the west side, it's an absolute stunning evening. It's still even lit up now. It's still lovely. But I've lost Claire, so I'm bimbling around the beach trying to find Claire. Well guys, that was a real long day in the end, and we're staying somewhere that we shouldn't be really, so we're not going to give this location away. This is one we're keeping to ourselves. However, we've had a great day, but now it's time for bed. I think Claire's already in there.
Good night, folks.
Good night, folks. Good night, people. We'll see you in the morning.
Parys copper mine.
There you go.
Probably pronounced completely differently.
Yeah. And again, we apologise to the Welsh. We always do apologise to the Welsh for our pronunciation on some of these names.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's quite a complicated language. I remember doing a few lessons here many moons ago. They didn't go down too well either. Talk to me about math, science, I'm fine. Language, unfortunately not my forte, that's for sure.
No.
Yeah, so here we are at the copper mine.
Do you remember when we went to Paris in July? Got stuck out in the rain, but we danced around and didn't mind it. So young and reckless, baby, you and I fit just like a glove, but I guess that's over now. We've been playing here since 4 a.m. and you have...
So sorry about the wind, there's not much we can do about that up here. Wow, how many colours can you spot in one quarry? It's just full of different colours, coppers, reds, ambers. It's amazing, isn't it? So this is quite nice, quite interesting. Do a walk all the way around the outside. Unusual. Another place to visit on Anglesey. And still in the distance, don't know if you can make out in the distance, the uniqueness of Anglesey being surrounded by the Llyn Peninsula as it goes into Snowdonia. You can see the clouds being generated as they're compressed to get over them mountains. So you can see in the background there that it's probably raining. But Anglesey, it's a few clouds, it's windy. It wouldn't be Anglesey if it wasn't windy. But the weather's pleasant. And we've got the cameras out, so very good. A good morning and a leg stretch. Car parking's right beside the main road. You can't get under the parking barrier if you're in a motorhome or a van like ours, because the restriction I think is 2.1 metres. However, on the other, dead opposite, is a big lay-by, and that's where we've parked. But yeah, great. So here we have quite a famous landmark on Anglesey in the copper mine quarry. Ah, so there's an old windmill. There you go. So that's quite interesting. A wind assisted steam engine. (1878).
Do you remember when we went to Parys in July? Got stuck out in the rain, but we danced around and didn't mind it. So young and reckless, baby.
On the 2nd of March 1768, a great mass of copper ore was discovered close to the surface at Parys Mountain.
We've been playing his since 4 a.m. and you haven't said a word to me.
Roland Pugh, a local miner who was present at the discovery, was rewarded with a bottle of brandy and a rent-free cottage for life.
If it's over, just say it out loud. Say those words, go and just shout it out. Just be honest, be a man right now. Say it's over.
This corner of Wales soon became the melting pot for the Industrial Revolution. And at one point produced more copper than any other mine in the world, and coated the warships of the Royal Navy at Trafalgar in 1805. Mining here dates back 4,000 years.
There you go, that's how close you can park to the mines, and well worth a visit.
If it's over, just say it out loud. Say those words, go and just shout it out. Just be honest, be a man right now. Say it's over. If it's over.
Apparently we're at Amlwch. Allenwick?
Amlwch.
Allenswick?
No, you're way off. It's in Yorkshire somewhere. So I thought we'd better stop and have a bite to eat. We've come down to the lovely port area, little port harbour. I'll give you a little show. So does the cheese and bacon tomato sauce toasty beat the original?
I don't know. It does if you fancy something bacony. But if you just want your cheese and toasty, then I don't think you beat the original. But this is very, very tasty.